This is a matchup we've been waiting for. Conference rivals who don't like each other very much, and heightened intensity here because both teams come in ranked in the top 10. Welcome to beautiful South Florida at Hard Rock Stadium, the home of the Miami Hurricanes. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Florida State Seminoles, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Miami Hurricanes. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. The offense with 3 tight ends now on first down, trying to create a mismatch. Hand off to the single back. Breaking free at the 35. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
Boy, another first down and another good run by this back from Florida State. I tell you, he's doing his job as far as living up to the great tradition of Florida State running backs.
That run, good for a first down. The offense still rolling. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Catch made on the left side. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
We see this all over the country now in college football. Defensive backs staying back a little bit deeper, forcing the quarterback to have to throw things in front. I like the decision here by the quarterback because he gets positive yards. It's a good way of staying ahead of the chains.
Looks right for a quick completion. And they wrap him up after the completion just short of the first down marker.
Well, they don't pick up the first down here, but if you can use the quick passing game to stay ahead of the chains, it definitely helps your offense. And if that defense starts to creep up and take that away, that's when you can take a shot downfield.
Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. Caught by the receiver. They make the stop just short of the first. Looks like inches to go, and now 4th down.
Well, they're going to come up short of the sticks here. We got a tough decision at this point in the football game for the head coach. What will they do now on 4th down?
So here we go. They're going to go for it on 4th and inches in their own territory. Here's the option play. That's a solid gain there. He keeps it and picks up the first down himself. Just seeing the Seminoles and Hurricanes together on the field, Kirk, brings back so many memories. For decades, this rivalry, extra intense, but also meaningful. It's been so often a springboard to a championship season.
Chris, throughout the 80s and 90s, I think Miami-Florida State was the greatest rivalry in college football. So many great individual players. One of my favorite early memories on College Game Day when I joined the set was in 2000 when Chris Weinke went up against Ken Dorsey and the Miami Hurricanes. One of the great games at the Orange Bowl. Dorsey ends up hitting Jeremy Shockey for a tight end late. Man, so many great memories in this rivalry.
2nd down after that previous play. Looking for a man. Makes a quick grab. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Man, isn't it fun to watch running backs who can add that dimension to the passing game? They're so dangerous because once they catch the football, they're operating in much more open space than they would be if they're just getting a handoff. And it really tests the linebacker's ability to cover out in space.
And the Seminoles come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. grab made by the tight end. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice game. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the mark, inches away. But this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. They make the tackle, but the offense now set up with a first down at the 21.
Hey, when in doubt, you keep the ball in the hands of this quarterback because he knows what he needs to do to get that first down.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. The shotgun running play call. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Things just appeared to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front seven of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
Now it's second down here. They'll switch it up here, looking to throw. And the pass is complete to the tight end. They made the tackle, but not for a solid gain on that pass.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. Running back grabs it on the screen. Touchdown, Seminoles. This quarterback on fire today. Well, it is an impressive start, Kirk. In an emotional game like this, to be so efficient, to click like that early is impressive.
Well, it's very impressive and a great way to start for this team because all the build-up and all the hype, now you can just settle in and play your game.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. They're going to run it. First down, looking for more now. They get him to the ground, but an explosive running play there.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. It keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
Moves out of the pocket. They'll try a pass here. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Incomplete. Second down coming up. Looking for a gap. It's Edwards. Stopped right there at the line. No gain. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. The offense facing a tough conversion here. 3rd and long from the 42. Dropping back. Looking to throw for the first down. but it's incomplete, and that will now bring up 4th down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
Oh, a big decision here very early. They're going to go for it on their own side of the 50 on the first possession. Trying for a 4th down completion. Quick throw to his receiver. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a 1st down.
That's why you practice and work on these routes. When you get to a 4th down, you trust the receiver to run not only a good route, but know exactly where he needs to go to be able to get the distance for that 1st down.
The Hurricanes look to keep this drive moving. 1st down, looking to throw the football. Deep shot toward the end zone. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
That ball just seemed to sail on him. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
Incompletion makes it 2nd down. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Receiver makes the grab. They bring him down after a short gain there.
If you play zone coverage and the quarterback is patient, this is a tough play to defend. Nice job of waiting for the receiver to get into the window and then making an accurate throw.
Here we go, 3rd and short on the 7th play of this drive. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. As we break for the quarter, Kirk, Florida State is on top. And at the end of the 1st quarter, let's check out the stats so far.
Florida State, 7. Miami, 0.
We begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this 3rd down. Looking to chuck it again. Lets it fly to the wideout. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. Touchdown, Hurricanes. He broke away and they couldn't catch him.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And the PAT is good. The PAT ties the game here in the 2nd quarter now. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And here comes the Florida State offense on the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Offense comes up 2nd and 8. That running game not producing much on the 1st down play. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
Offense will try to convert a 3rd and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. The pass is caught. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
Second down play coming up. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Nice run. He's brought down to the 44.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this third down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
Offense looking to keep the drive going here. Third and short now from the 44. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. And he never had a chance, tackled in the backfield.
You know, he had nobody open downfield because of great coverage there by this defense. But what I love to see is how they run to the ball. He checks it down, and this guy's got nowhere to go. It's a big loss.
They've already converted once on fourth down this game. Let's see if they can make it 2 for 2. Somebody up there got a little too antsy at the line of scrimmage. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. The Noles will send their punt team onto the field. We'll see if he can make a play on this return. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. Play action here on first down. He escapes the pocket. And he'll just get rid of it.
Man, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
After the incompletion, 2nd and 10. What can they do here to make it third and manageable? And throwing again on 2nd and 10. And it's incomplete. He just missed his target, overthrowing it. So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know, this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Boom. Makes the catch downfield. And he goes down after a solid gain on the play. That's enough for a fresh set of downs for this offense. The Hurricanes will line up on 1st and 10. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Breaks loose at the 45. They stop him at the 47, but that's enough for a first down.
Boy, this back is running very well today and living up to so many great backs that they've had over the years at Miami. Edgerrin James and Frank Gore and Willis McGahee and Clinton Portis. All those guys won a lot of games and ran the ball well. And right now, they got to be loving what they're seeing from this back.
The Canes keep the football on the move. On first down, it's play action. Looking downfield near the end zone. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Well, they don't hit this one, but I love the idea of the offensive coordinator continuing to try to find the hot hand as a receiver. They missed this one, but keep throwing him the football. He's a mismatch against his secondary.
Incompletion on first down makes it 2nd and 10 from the 47. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. They're going to run it here. He finds some space. That's a solid gain. Moves the football inside the 40. 1st and 10.
Chris, what I love here is just the vision by the running back. Showing great patience. The hole opens up, and then he's able to use his speed to pick up some good yards.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Boy, it's one of the things I love about this running back. It's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
We'll take a quick pause before the half as we reach the 2-minute timeout. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? And the quarterback dropping back. Tries the right with a quick throw. The tight end's got it on the corner route. They finally tackle him after a huge chunk play. Moves the ball to the 12.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
And the Canes move into the red zone. First down, looking to throw the ball. Grab down the middle. It's Moore. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that end route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. It's a shotgun run call. And they finally bring him down at the 5. Offense really threatening now. Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here. Offense facing a 3rd down now. They can still get a 1st down without scoring. Going to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. Pass caught. Can he get in? And the defense stops him just short of the end zone. Spotted at the 1. Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. The Canes line up with a 1st and goal. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. And he muscles into the end zone. Touchdown, Miami. Well, they slowed the game down with a long, grinding drive to produce a touchdown. That was impressive.
What's impressive to me is the consistency. You know, it's one thing to hit a receiver and you can score a big touchdown, but to be able to go and sustain drives and keep the sticks moving, that puts a lot on the quarterback and the execution of the offense. And man, did they make that look easy.
Going after, not quite through. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start with the 25. We're going to go with the Wildcat formation and an extra blocker. Let's see what they have in mind here. And it's a direct snap. The Wildcat look doesn't get much that time. Just a few on the play.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on their team.
Play fake, looking to throw. Snags the quick throw. They stop him, but it's a first down. Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback.
Well, the defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
Handoff here from the shotgun. Picks up the first, looking for more. Stop right near midfield. It'll be a first down.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
It's a really good, solid run. I know it's not the flashiest big play, but it's important for your offense to be able to get yards like that on early downs. You stay ahead of the chains, and it opens up the playbook for the 2nd and 3rd down coming up.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. It's a wide receiver screen. And it'll be smothered right at the line for no gain. The clock is still running up to hurry up here, but it's a crucial 3rd down. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. The receiver grabs it. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on 3rd down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
The Seminoles line up on 1st and 10 now. Send the back in motion. Breaks into open space. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
Chris, it's the consistency of this pack is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Finds his man. And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. And 3rd and short to try to pick it up on the ground. They make the stop, but that gains enough to set him up 1st down at the 14. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. So, with only a few seconds left in the half, out comes the field goal unit. He knocks it through with confidence. Meadows going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And the Noles will kick this deep, begin the 2nd half. They'll return it from inside the 5. He's got some daylight, turning on the speed. Turns on the speed. Can he make it? All the way for a touchdown.
Chris, I love this. People, they're still trying to get into their seats from halftime, and here's the first play of the 3rd quarter, and boom, we've already got points on the scoreboard with an electric kickoff return.
So they'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. They add the extra point, and the lead now is 11, 21-10. Got momentum at for scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. The Seminoles offense comes back on the field. First play of the second half, they keep it on the ground. He goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What is an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Catch made on the right side. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout or then check him out. Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Finds his target. The defense stops him just short of the marker. That'll bring up fourth down. Check this out. Offense going for it inside their own 40. Fourth down. He's throwing for it. The receiver makes the catch. Finally out of bounds after a solid gain, but there is a flag on the field. So let's check this out. And the Seminoles will send the punt team onto the field. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. Returner tackled right there. That's where they'll start the drive. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. It's incomplete. They waited all game for a chance to intercept one. Instead, it's second down.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, but hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
On the move, looking deep down the right side. Makes the catch for a huge gain right near the sideline.
Just a great throw and an even better catch here by Miami to be able to come up with a big play for this offense. Oh, my gosh. Just an embarrassment of riches when it comes to Miami in a wide receiver position. You could say not recently. They had some pretty good players. When you go back, Michael Irvin, Andre Johnson, Reggie Wayne, Santana Moss. I just could keep going and going when it comes to the Canes.
And looking to throw now on first down. Swarm for the pass rush, a sack.
Well, that's the one thing about a guy that always feels that he can rely on his legs. He's always trying to make a play, and this time he just wasn't able to get away from the defense, and that is a big loss for the offense.
Linebackers maybe trying to confuse the line with some movement. Looks like he's going to run it. Tries to get to the marker with his legs, but comes up a little short on the scramble.
Hey, if nothing else is there, good decision by this quarterback to be able to pick up some positive yards. Rather see him do that than force the ball into coverage. Good heads-up play.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Looking to the end zone. Oh, and he dropped it. He could not hang on for a touchdown. my goodness.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
Knocks that one right down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the Florida State offense heads back onto the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. Dumps it down to the back. Hawk breaking free at midfield. Breaks into the clear. At the 20. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Florida State. A great catch and run for 6.
Chris, how dangerous is this offense? Well, of course, you know about the receivers, those vertical shots, but here's an example. You give the ball to the running back out in space, takes it all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
And now here comes the point after attempt. PAT up and good. They trail by a touchdown, 24-17. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. Retakes the field. Looking to build on this lead on this possession. Had to settle for 3 last time out. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game. Held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
He stopped him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
That sack sets up a 2nd down and very long. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Just standing there, gets hit again.
Well, this is what happens when you get behind the chains, Chris, is people like to say this is an obvious passing situation. It's really hard to vary things up and confuse the defense. This time, the defensive line just came right in, expecting the pass, and blew up the play.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Looking to scramble, trying to create here on the move. Wide open, he makes the grab. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there. That'll put him over 150 yards today, Kirk. He is putting on a show on this big stage.
How great is this? On this stage, as you mentioned, Chris, just playing his best game. He's been in sync with his receivers. Back there, has time to throw. Just having a dream performance.
Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. He makes the grab. You make the tackle, but that's an excellent gain. Moves the ball to the 33.
It's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a 1st down for this offense.
The Hurricanes have 1st and 10 here. Tight end goes in motion. From the shotgun, an inside handoff. And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. From the shotgun, handoff inside. And that run produces a decent gain.
Chris, the defense dials up the blitz. They're unable to get into the backfield, giving the running back enough room. I'll tell you, the linebacker makes a great play just to come up with a tackle here.
They come up 3rd and short. This is the 8th play of the drive. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. Able to convert on 3rd. Sets him up now. 1st down to the 22. Offense goes to the pistol formation now. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And the tackle is made as time runs out in the 3rd quarter. And as we take a break, take a quick look at how the national rankings stack up in chase for those playoff positions. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. Handoff heading left. Has a path to the end zone. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Canes. The energy really building right quick. They're not careful. This could get ugly.
Chris, this offense has been impressive the entire game. One of the great things about rivalry games is you'll never forget this kind of performance.
Extra point up and good. A 2-touchdown lead here now in the 4th quarter. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. The Florida State offense on the field. Last time out, a 1-play touchdown drive through the air. Can they keep it going here? Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
Hey, it's a nice way to start this drive off, but they've got a long way to go to be able to get this ball in the end zone. Then they got to get the ball back and score again. So positive yards, but doing it quickly is key.
They'll run it from the gun. The Noles churn out another 1st down. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. That's a solid run, good for 1st down yardage. From the gun, he looks for an open man. He flips it to the back across the middle. Tackle made after a big gain.
Chris, here we are in the 4th quarter. These guys are trailing. Hadn't been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
The offense really clicking here. Here comes a handoff. Stop after a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Empty set now, 5 wide receivers. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Catch made on the out route. tackled pretty quickly, but that is a decent gain on the throw.
I love what the defense is doing here. Sitting back, giving up some plays underneath, tackling these guys inbounds, and just keep that clock rolling.
Crucial third down play after that completion. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Makes a quick catch. That's good for first down yardage now at the 26.
Hey, it's got to start somewhere. That's a nice conversion here on third down. You got a long way to go, but maybe a little momentum here. Let's see what they can do coming off that nice play.
The Seminoles with 1st and 10 here. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down.
Yeah, this is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
2nd down after the incompletion. He's looking to throw. Tries to get it to the running back. Here's the target, and it's complete. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
And the Noles are in the red zone. Quick throw caught on the left side. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Man, the defense was all over that play. Just left him almost no room to work after catching the ball.
To the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Receiver in motion now. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Well, this offense better get it together. First sack of the game, and it's by a defensive back to try to set the tone.
Here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Fires it to the wideout. Intercepted right near the end zone. What a play. They finally bring him down. Great defensive play, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see if the takeaway stands. Movement here from the tight end. Chewing clock with the running game. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
Man, just complimentary football, really, in a nutshell. They get this football back thanks to their own defense, creating that turnover, working with the lead like this. Really, it's all but over. Now the offense is just thinking about running the football and working that clock.
But only a 1-yard gain, so it's 3rd and 9 coming up. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. On the move now. Nobody open downfield. He just throws it away.
Well, he just threw it away here, Chris, and it's not the worst decision. You wish he'd find a guy open to give him a chance for this offense to convert, but at least they have some room now to work if they want to bring the punter out.
No, kick it away here. And we'll see what he can do on the return. Finally forced out of bounds, but a solid return that time. Seminoles offense comes back on the field. Desperate times here. They need points, and they have to score quickly. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. It's a quick grab. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
And the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Second down after that completion. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Just trying to get rid of it. Just flings it out of bounds with the pass rush closing in.
Well, the pass rush does a good job of chasing him out of the pocket. He's trying to buy some time looking downfield, but he better be careful being too patient. He gets hit as he throws this football, and it falls incomplete.
After the incompletion, they'll come to the line for a 3rd and 4. Now here's the toss play. Breaks free. He's in the clear. The tackle is finally made down at the 11-yard line. Final 2 minutes as this offense desperate to get some points here quickly and try to stage a big comeback. And the Seminoles begin a new series here, 1st and 10. The back's got it. And the freshman brings him down quickly. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Looking for a receiver. Launching one to the end zone. Touchdown, Knowles. What a grab in the end zone in a clutch moment.
What a score by this offense, and the greatest thing, Chris, is they still left themselves with a little bit of time, and now you're thinking onside kick if they can recover it. You never know.
Empty set as they try for the 2-point conversion. Quick pass to the flat to a receiver. And he makes the 2-point conversion. The lead cut down to 6. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. On the hands team all over that to make the recovery. The Miami offense back out onto the field. Can they play keep away here? Just protect this lead in the final 2 minutes. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Time winding down. This offense comes to the line trying to bleed out the clock. Pounding away with the run game. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain.
You know, they try to run the football here, and they're unable to get that 1st down. The clock does keep moving. The big question now is 3rd down. What do? Keep it on the ground again, or roll the dice, throw the football, knowing an incompletion, the clock will stop.
Offense comes up trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. Try and muscle for the 1st down. They bring him down just short of the marker. It's going to be 4th down. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. So on 4th down, out trots the place kicker in a very big spot here. And he's made it from 50 yards out, showing off the deep range.
Chris, they get the 3 points, but looking back at it, 4th and inches. Pretty conservative call there. I really thought they would have gone for it.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. And the return starts just inside the end zone. And he stopped at the 18. Returner tried to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time, making people miss. Touchdown, Hurricanes. A huge defensive score.
The QB is the loneliest man in the stadium right now following that dreaded pick 6. For this guy, it's